Alright, what's going on, everybody? Ghost Dog Gaming. The time has come. This is it. This is the triple Mayen restoration. We have all three Mayans. This is the M7. I've got the M3 and the M5. That is the M5, right? M6, sorry. The M3 and the M6. Everybody has been stripped down. The wheels have been fixed. Everything has been gutted. The only difference is each engine block has been removed, gutted, and then basically reinstalled back into the engine. And that was just so that when I grab the engine out of the car, I can just click this and add the engine to the block and not have to go to create an engine and all that stuff. Make it green, Casper says. Which one are we making green? We've got three of them. We've got three that we're making. So, we will see just exactly what I'm missing. I tried my best to go through all of the car parts and get everything that I need. The Audi A7X. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and guess that that's the M7, the Mayan version of the M7. So that one's green. Cool, you got it. Whoops. So yeah, this might be a bit of a longer stream, just simply because it's going to take a little bit longer to, we need another ECU then. Okay. Oops. Go ahead and get this engine bay stuff in here first. Okay, cool. Sorry you're not feeling well, Casper. I hope you get better. Oh, we don't have the air filter base. Okay. There were a lot of parts here that I wasn't sure if we needed or not, but alright, so we do need one air filter cover. I tried my best to get all of the relays and stuff as well. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add fluids as well. I do wish the fluid thing could fill up a little bit faster, but not overly complaining about it, but just because I know this is going to be a long stream, I'm going to go ahead and fill up as many as I can. Alright, start in the back here. Now, a lot of these cars kind of have the same kind of have the same rim setup. So I tried my best to distinguish the rims by just getting different types of rims here, just so that it was easier to know which rims go on which car. Okay, we got rubber bushing, and I bought like probably like 30 rubber bushings here, so I don't know just how many we're going to need here, but we're going to eventually need some rubber bushings and probably a wheel hub, because I did see a wheel hub that looked like that was broken. Okay. Let's get 2 rear drive axles just because I think. And I also don't know how many brake calipers and stuff are broken too, so. Oh. a lot of these cars were actually pretty repairable, so that was nice. They were in decent shape, so I was able to repair a lot of the stuff. Okay, so this is Rim Modern 5. I can't remember which one went on which. $235, $255, $255. Actually, I think those went on this one. I'll take it. Try to see how fast we can do all three of these builds here. See, and unfortunately, all of the three Mayans have the same rear suspension setup, which I think that means we're going to be missing a rear cross member suspension. So I'm going to go ahead and just buy an extra one just in case. Yeah, so two. Yeah, see, there's that broken wheel hub right there. Downside of building three cars at once is you potentially buy too many pieces that you don't need and you have extras. But, that's all right. We got plenty of money, not worried about it. Nope. Got to tab over. Here we go. Okay, and then we got middle muffler, catalytic converter. I think I can put that in. Let's not. Let's play it safe. I'm not gonna put that front cross member suspension because there is one that has a turbocharger on it that we're gonna need a steering rack. There is one that we have. I think it's the M6 that the i4 is a the i4 engine is a turbocharged, so it's got like the exhaust manifold and the turbo on the front, and the the front exhaust section goes actually underneath the engine block. So in order to remove it, you have to take the front exhaust section out. It's the convoluted, confusing one. So I'm just gonna play it safe. I think it's the M6, but we'll just play it safe. I was able to play Night Rain once last night at like 11:30, I think. Tried to do the bug one again and got destroyed. So I'm kind of over Night Rain right now in terms of its randomness. Technically, it's kind of getting bad luck and bad rolls when it comes to the worlds and stuff. So lower suspension arm. It says we're missing one. So let's we won't get one just because I don't know if this is brakes from the front. Okay. Did I'm wondering if whatever. We'll figure it out when it happens. So here we go. We're gonna be getting the engine up here now. And yes, I got all the engine pieces. Everything was as best I can. I knew there were quite a few things I needed 3 of, so I wanted to make sure that. Oh boy. Good news is these two Mayens that are in the garage right now are both 4 cylinders, so they aren't going to take too long to build. But the is it the M7? It might be an M8 actually. The Mayen that's outside, that is that's the big engine. That's a V8, so it's going to take a little bit to build, but shouldn't be too long. Coming right along here with this power steering stuff. Wait, yeah, I knew we needed these. Throttle. There we go. I think this is the only engine that has camshaft caps, if I'm correct. I think the other two don't. So that's actually pretty nice. Oh, gotta put the engine head cover on first before we can do the ignition coils, so.
Will they ever put bikes in the game?
I don't think they'll ever put bikes in this game. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if they're making another car mechanic simulator. I actually haven't Googled or checked, but I feel like this would be a great simulator to keep going, you know, in terms of popularity. I mean, people like working on cars. People like working on cars, but some people don't have the.
If they didn't roll the simulator cell every time.
I agree. I think I think all these like simulators they sell pretty good, you know, pretty well. There was one I saw. Oh man, it was I can't remember the name of the game now, but it was like frontier based farming. Like you're on a planet and you have like a mech. I can't remember the name of the game, but it's literally like you're in a like an armored mech and you like farm. You go beyond your little bubble of eco safety and go out into the world and gather resources and use the resources. It's a pretty interesting game. I can't remember the name of it now, um, but it was definitely interesting. Something that caught my eye. I was half tempted to see if PlayStation had it, but I just never got around to it. All right, we got the engine in. I'm gonna do the fluids. All right, last bit is the oil, and then we gotta lift this bad boy up and get the transmission on and the drivetrain, because the drivetrain is it's front wheel drive. This one is front wheel drive, which isn't too bad. I think this would have been the one that gearbox is good. Oh, yeah, we got to put the drive shaft in. What are we? Oh, this guy. Forgot about you. Um, this is the one thing about this engine. Oh, it's four-wheel drive. I'm sorry. This is the one thing about this engine that I forgot was you have to put the engine in first, then lift it up to put the drivetrain in. I'm gonna grab another drive shaft just because I saw that we needed one. Well, I think the other one's gonna be broken. So you have to put the engine in first to get the transmission in, to get the drive shaft set up so you can put the tires on. And then after that, you have to put the engine back down just so you can put the starter in, because the starter can only be accessible from the top. All right, we're missing a part. What are we missing here? Timing chain, timing cover. What? I'm sorry. What timing chain? Oh, on the backside. That's right. Silly me. Can I? Hello, hello. That's weird. It's not glowing green. There we go. All right, now that should be 100%, right? Yes, perfect. Okay, let's take all these pieces off here. This car is in fantastic shape, so we should be able to repair quite a few of the parts. It's got a tan interior, which, okay, I'm not a fan of, but sure, why not? Windows, and let's get our last little headlight here. Go boom. I'm gonna go ahead and just install the interior. Okay. See what parts we can repair here. We should be able to repair a lot of stuff. So we got the hood, the front right fender, the bumper, right mirror, right door, right rear door, trunk, rear bumper. Oops. All right, so we repaired pretty much everything we needed to, with the exception of the one. Wait. Are there there's performance parts? Oh my god. You know what? Let's just go ahead and well, yeah, we actually need the front left fender and the windows. Okay. Everything on here. A little tiny window there. Oh, we got to get our license plate lights. We're just gonna go with the standards for this one. We'll get 6, so we don't have to keep bouncing back to them. Interesting teal color. It's pretty nice. Okay, do we have 100%? We do, 100% across the board. All right. Test path, paint shop, on to the next one. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. Sweet. I think we're going to go with that metallic teal color. I like that. I like that teal color that's on the front. At least for this car. I think that's pretty sweet. Let's see what we got here. No, we don't have... What's that metallic teal color? Hold on, let's go over to metal. Is that it?
Teal green.
Is that it?
3
Teal
viewers,
green?
plus 3, alarm clock 21 meters 13s.
Yeah, there you go. That's a teal green. I like that. Yeah. Tealish. That's more like a teal... No, that's a teal green. That's like a teal green. Looks good. Looks good. Yeah, I agree. Fire. All right. Next. We're going to go ahead and move our... What is this? The M8. Okay, not the M7. It's the M8. We're going to move him to the car lift 1. We're not going to work on him yet. We're going to work on this guy. It's 1 out of the 3 cars that we are building. Aqua yellow? I don't know how. I don't know how I can make an aqua yellow. We can give it a shot, for sure. See, give it a shot and see what comes up. Nice. Nice. Our intercooler. What about our fans? Are our fans good? So far. So far, they're good. Do this first. Oh, there's a break over there. Wait, was that enough? Yes. Going a little bit too fast. This one, I think, has the... this one, I think I had to switch to the different color rims, just because the M3 and this M6 had the exact same rim style and size. So I didn't want to get confused and put the wrong... Because they had the same rim style, same rim size, but the tire was shaped differently in terms of like the width and the profile. And I didn't want to accidentally put the wrong... I did not want to put like 2 of the same width and 2 of the same profile on this, same car and then end up, getting messed up because, or the system yelling at me because the tire sizes weren't the same, and then have to diagnose that and figure out which one was which. So I just went ahead and made these rims a totally different style so that I was able to distinguish. And then the M8 rims for the car that's in the lift number 1, that's a totally different style of rim, so I'm not too worried about that. See, this is also wheel hub 3, so it makes me wonder if were missing a wheel hub cap. I can't remember if the M8 is actually four-wheel drive or not. Oh, I need to, oops, gotta get that sway bar link back there. Then I'll be able to put the tire on. There we go. So these are the tires that I went with for this guy. They probably don't match, but it was enough to distinguish. So I wanted it to be pretty obvious. Oh, we're actually going to need another fuel pump. Okay. Oops. The rear muffler. Spring cap. Pretty good. Doing pretty good. I think I bought like 30 small rubber bushings as well. Because I just couldn't remember like how many we needed. Uh-oh. We might need an extra one of those. I'm going to grab it just in case. So that's wheel hub 3. Yeah, we were going to need an extra one. Glad we bought it. Okay, get our brake calipers. Oh, we might need one. No. Okay. That. Oh, all right. All right, so this one, I've got to make sure that I don't... See, it won't actually let me put the front exhaust section in because it knows the engine has to go in first because this is a turbo. This has the turbo on the front, and the front exhaust section actually goes underneath the engine. So we got to put the engine in first before we can put anything else in, so not a big deal. Get the suspension done first. And lower suspension arm. I don't know if... I think I need to make some more... I think I need to make 2 more of those suspension pieces, actually. If I'm correct. Slide over here really quick. Let's double check. Uh-oh. We might be out of rubber bushings. And front shock absorbers. Yeah. Alright, so I think I need to make another one of those. So I will, before we build the engine, I will go ahead and knock that out just so I can be ready. I think we're going to need some more brakes as well. We only have 2 brakes, brake calipers and brake pads left. Oops. I'm going to grab these 2 here. See just exactly how many how many we need. Alright, we're going to have those on standby just to be safe while we start the this inline 4 engine here. I did my best to get as many of the parts that we needed for this triple car restoration build, but I seem to have missed a few. I really wanted to make sure a lot of the ones that, like pistons, for example, I wanted to make sure I had all the pistons and things like that, so I didn't have to go through the the store. It also was super helpful that the first two Mayen cars that we're building are only 4-cylinder engines, so they're going to go pretty quick. The longer one is going to be the M8, the last one that we're doing after we get this guy done, because it's a full V8 V8 engine, so it's got a lot of the obviously it's got twice as many pistons, but it also has a lot of pulleys on the front end with the serpentine belts and timing belts and things like that. So, oh, well, looks like this one's getting a performance part. Sweet. I forgot we had that, actually. Camshaft. Yep. I don't think... Yeah, this one doesn't need any camshaft caps. Heck yeah, I'll take it. Throttles on this side. There's our timing belt. This is our front timing cover. And we've got, yep, our water pump. Idle roller. Crankshaft pulley. Nice. And I think it's a, yeah, belt tensioner. Couldn't remember if it was a... Alright, so the front's done. Exhaust manifold. Oh, that's right. You've got to put... Okay, yeah, you've got to put the... Actually, I'm going to wait and hold off on that manifold cover really quick. I'm not going to put that in just yet. So you have to... put the engine manifold, or sorry, exhaust manifold on first, and then... Sorry, the exhaust... Yeah, exhaust manifold, right? Not the cover, the exhaust manifold. Got to put that in first. And then lift it back up. We're going to go ahead and just do the engine liquids though first. We'll get this out of the way. Last one. Okay. This is got to lift it up. But the good news is we can do the rest of our exhaust manifold and all that stuff here. Get the gearbox in. We'll go ahead and get the rest of this done. Drive axle C. Sway bar. Our tires. Okay, get this guy. Okay, now we got to bring him back down. While we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and prep this guy, because we got to put the turbo right there. Oops. There we go. Oh, get out of the way. Coolant. And then our starter. And that should be 100% parts. Nope, 98. What are we missing? Rubber bushings. Where? Oh! No. Back there? Oh, on the back of the car, that's right. On the on the rear suspension, as the whole thing. Oh, well. We were close. Ooh, alright, so these are our last two good ones. So, let's go ahead and let's buy... Let's just buy 20. Why not? Okay, now we're at 100% parts, right? Yes, perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and lower this guy down. I think he also has a lot of the parts as well. Oops, I should have probably... I don't know if I want that steering wheel. Let's see if there's any other steering wheel that we can get besides the one that has brown on it. There. Let's do that one. That one just looks a little bit cooler, I guess. Alright, let's get the rest of these body parts off. Alright, now let's see what we can repair. And we'll actually check the, oops. Oh yeah, let's just totally break it. Good job. Way to go. Let's fix the trunk. And we'll look at the performance parts, because why not? Let's see if we can make this station wagon look a little cool. I'm not gonna try and break it. I did break one part that I technically, shouldn't have, but oh well. All right, let's see what sort of. I'm gonna just reset that here. Let's go to our body tuning. Can we make this station wagon look cool? Yes, we can add a hood. We can add these. We'll do some smoked out tail lights. And let's do those. All right, now I don't know exactly. Yep, that's the right front fender that I trashed. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab the windows and stuff first, because I know I'm gonna need those. Let's get this sweet hood on. Yes! Yes, with the air scoop on the front. Nice. I forgot I've been doing so many DLC cars that I forgot about the body tuning section where you can have like the aftermarket bumpers and everything, because most of the DLC cars don't have that, which is something that I think they could probably implement, or maybe put in the next one. If they make a next one, they should. Man, I tell you, this game is a lot of fun. All right, double check the parts. We are at 100%. All right, not bad. To the test path. All right, you said aqua yellow. How do I make that color? I might just go with like maybe a black or something, because it's already got the black rims. Oh, hey, that one's aligned. Sweet.
Studio is actively working on 2026. Just Googled it.
Ooh, thank you, Casper. Actively working on 2026. Ooh, look at that yellow. Metallic blue doesn't look too bad. I feel like if we go with the black, though, we're going to have to tint out the wheels. Or tint out the rims.
That yellow with all blue accents.
I don't know if I have blue accents. I got red. Oh, that's dope. It says Mayen on it.
This place is a prison.
I know this place is a prison. I like this Mayen one here. I'm going to do this one. And then we're going to tint out the rims. Or tint out the rims. Tint out the windows. Tint out the rims. Come on. Let's see. Oh, man. I don't know, Casper, if you saw my previous stream with the last Chinese DLC car.
Make sure 33% of light can get in.
33%?
Or ticket machine.
No, it's 100%. It's going to be 100%. Look at this thing. All right. Oh, yeah. No lights getting in that. Nice. All right. 2 out of 3 done. Now for the big boy. We're going to get this V8 engine out, set it up on this block, and start working on the suspension here.
Limo exemption.
I got a limo exemption. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a station wagon. I mean, it's a 4-seater. It's a 4-seater, so. Also, I wasn't missing one. All right, this is the green. This is the green one that you want. We'll make the M8 green, but we'll also check performance body parts and see just exactly, just to see what sort of parts we can put on this. All right. All right, so we're gonna need two more brake calipers. Man, I hope the 2026 Car Mechanic Simulator, I hope it's in-depth enough to where it's fun and not tedious, but I hope that they're able to get the licensing. Man, if they could get the licensing for a lot of the cars, that would be really cool to have the ability to be able to actually build a Dodge Charger or a Ford Mustang without having to buy the DLC. Now I get it, DLC, licensing, that's money, and that's more money for them. I get it, but to be able to do that, that would be dope. Wait. Is it going to pop the wheel up there? It's not, because I don't have the rear suspension thing in first. Put this guy in first. I want to get all these in before I have to fight with the wheel, or at least the shading of the wheel, so I don't have to sit there and... Okay. Why is it doing that? There we go. Now, we'll get this guy in so that we can get our wheel on. We'll go over to our exhaust. This actually has dual exhaust, so that's cool. Cost me twice as much money. Not that I'm worried about it. Okay, I'll get these these rubber bushings on. Wait. Did we get those rubber bushings over there? Okay, we did. Woo! Just having a little bit of a PTSD moment. Making sure I don't forget that. I'm going to go ahead and just do all of these rubber bushings right here. Lower suspension arm. Yep. See, I knew we needed another one of these. Not sure why it, Alright. Almost done with the suspension. Wheel hub caps. Of course we needed those. This is rear wheel drive only. I don't want the engine block. That's what I want. The steering knuckle. Alright, we got a couple of extra rubber bushings, but that's okay because we've got at least 4 other cars that we've got to build here. Alright, there we go. Drop it down. We'll put the interior stuff in first. Just so we can say we did. Radiator. Okay, so I need the fan housings. This one I have to actually tab over because it doesn't let you do the fan housings to the shopping list, unfortunately. That's alright though. We're already here. See? Air filter. Cover. And clips. Oh, man. Devs, if you're listening, please get rid of the clips. They're so annoying. Oops. Alright. Is that the final? Oops. No, we need to do the fluids first. Well, at least the brake and the windshield washer. That way it's less reservoirs we have to fill later. We can't put that stuff on. Alright. Oops. I always hit circle too fast. Oil filter. Get this transmission stuff on, and then we'll start working on the pistons and the rod caps and everything. Alright, let me tab over to the crankshaft. That way it's just easy. Another thing that I hope they do if they're when they're making the 2026 Car Mechanic Simulator is they let every car that is out there that's in the game be able to be found in the junkyard to be fully restored. That's one thing I wish they would do. No, I don't need the engine block. I needed the crankshaft bearing cap. That's what I needed. Just the one.
Good afternoon.
What's up, Jackdaw? How you doing? Making sure. No pan. Alright, let's rotate this bad boy. I think these are, yeah. We need to get the spark plugs in first. I'll do these spark plugs first just because look like they're a little bit of a picky area to be in. Oh, we need one camshaft.
You can change that in the game settings to find cars anywhere.
What? Don't tell me that. Is that a thing?
Oh, good, thanks. How's you?
Oh man. Is that seriously a thing? Can we because now I've got like 40 more cars that I need to add. Oh, is this gonna, oh man, is this a shopping list all over again, Casper? Oh God. Now I'm gonna have to investigate in all the ones that I don't have. At least not every trim model, but at least just the ones that you can find like the LaCroix van is the one that really sticks out, right? Like that's one that I've never seen in the junkyard or the auction or anything like that. It's always it's in the car auction, but it's in the like the fully restored one. It's not in like the salvage yard or anything. So you're telling me that you can actually go into the settings and adjust that?
Where I think the setting is.
Cars available everywhere, I think the setting is. Okay. Thank you. I am going to check that out after this. Oh, no, we're not putting that on. Whoops. I'm going to check that as soon as as soon as we finish this triple Mayen restoration. And if that is the case, Jackdaw, you are #1 fan. Or #1 favorite person in the stream right now. Listen, Casper, you just haven't contributed, all right? You just haven't contributed, okay? I expected more from you, okay? All right, idle roller B. Get these on here.
Blocked and reported.
Blocked and reported. Oh yeah, I know about the travel fees. That's maybe initially, um, so that you're not like losing money trying to travel to different places. But I mean, once you get to a certain point in the game where you're, you're restoring like high-end cars, it's the travel fees aren't that big of a deal to me. I feel like I'm not worried about was it $500 or $50 to travel or something. Not that big a deal. But in the beginning of the game, that is a pretty significant deal for sure. Because I mean, you don't really get a lot of money because a lot of the jobs you get from the game are simple stuff like brakes, suspension, things like that, and you don't have the the diagnostics tools as well. So like you don't have the test pad, you don't have the the engine compression test, things like that. So you have to basically take the parts off, and if it doesn't tell you what's going on, like replace rocker arm or that sort of thing, if it doesn't tell you exactly, then you've got to sit there and diagnose it. That's what takes the longest, and especially without the tools. So, all right.
Japanese no vacancy button.
I don't know what that symbol is. Where did you find that symbol?
Agreed, but the main thing about it, the car's setting is 1 up or 1 below travel fees.
1 up or 1 below travel fees. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Because I don't know if you've been watching any other streams or my YouTube channel, Jackdaw, but I've got a goal to restore, I should say, every car that's able to be restored. And I have a list, and there were some cars on the list that I got that I just never found in the salvage yard or the junkyard. That was the thing, was it had sorry, it had to be in the salvage yard or it had to be in the junkyard. It couldn't be like in like the car the car saloon, I guess. Is that what it's called? The car saloon.
Japanese congratulations button.
I don't know what symbols you're putting in chat, Casper. I can only assume that they're not good. Whoa, there we go. We gotta get this ABS pump here. I almost forgot it. That should be our last piece. Yes, 100% parts. Let's go ahead and get this stuff out. Alright, so this one has like a little wood grain interior. This, I think, is giving us more of a luxury car vibe. So I don't know if it's going to have any sweet I don't know if it's going to give us any sort of performance parts, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Okay, we need 2 of those seats because we're only missing 1. Okay. I'm going to go and get the interiors set up. Okay, then we get our welder here. We'll see if we can repair any of the pieces. If we can, great. If we don't use them, that's fine. We'll just sell them for money because we'll make more money from we'll make more money from selling the parts. I'm going to go ahead and get the alright, body tuning. The M8. What we got? We have a hood scoop. Why not? And then, oops. No, we need our M8. Need our windows first. Rear window, windshield. Okay. Nice. Aftermarket hood. Oh.
Bust in silhouette, new follow, S, red.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Jackdaw.
Welcome.
Thank you for the follow.
55 followers.
Welcome to the crew.
Ew.
The Ghost Dog Nation, as Casper would say. Get this here. Oh. Then our final piece. Yes, yes. It is! There we go. To the test path. Alright, Casper said green. Green. He wants a green. Like a lime green? Or like a dark green? Chrome?
Dark.
Dark green. Okay. Dark green. Like that? Like a dark green? That's more greeny. Greeny. What a color. What a name. It's more greeny. Alright. Let's see if there's any stripes or anything for Casper. Okay. That's nice work. Wow, that's a wild livery. That's weird. Okay. Green it is. Alright. Do you want tinted windows, Casper, or no? Do you want green tint on your windows?
Stay on the proper side of the law.
I'd like to stay on the proper side of the law. I mean, you still can. Look at this. Look at that green. Look how hideous. I mean, great that looks. Huh? That is yellow. You want you want yellow. Oof. 30%. There you go. Proper side of the law. You don't have to worry about getting any tickets. Beautiful. That's really gross. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's not my favorite color combo, but there it is. It's yours. All right, there we go. All three Mayans rebuilt and restored in just under an hour, or just over an hour. We did it in an hour and 3 minutes. That's not bad. That's really good. We did prep a lot of it. I'm going to sell a lot of these parts, though. I'm going to get these parts out of the way. Anything else? Anything else? No? Cool. All right. Nice. There we go. There's our it's M3, right? Yeah, M3, our M6, station wagon, and then our M8. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. I'm going to move you to the parking so I don't lose my spots. Now they should be in order, if I'm correct, because I put them all in the right spot. Yes, there they are. 1, 2, 3. So, all right. So, yeah, there we go. Let's do a junkyard run and see what we can find. I will say though, I'm going to check Jackdaw as soon as I end this stream. I'm going to go see if I can find the cars everywhere. If I can, then I'm going to be in this junkyard. I actually need to go. I need to go back to the list now and set up my list again to see what cars I'm missing. And then probably start looking for barn maps and stuff again too. Because I think a lot of the cars we found here are pretty much set, if that makes any sense. Alright, we've got the Panther Mark 1, which we've already done. Katsumoto, which we've already done. Oh, is this a Datsun? Oh, a RX-3. I love this little car. This little Mazda RX-3, man, that's such a fun car to build. It's not worth a lot if you sell it, but it's definitely a fun car to build. Easy, very quick car to build too. Oh, here we go. Plymouth Roadrunner, very nice. Do we have the Roadrunner? I think we do. I feel like we do. Hold on. Pulling up my list. You only want 7,000 for it. Oh. Yep, we already have the Roadrunner. Dang. Got a little excited. Thought we had a car that we hadn't done yet. Oh, hello. Nope. The Salem Overking. Yeah, we've done that one. We've done all the Salem cars. Wait. The Salem Overking is not on here. Why is... Okay. You know what? I'm going to be safe and I'm just going to buy it. I'm pretty sure I built that already. Oh, there's a Porsche over there. Nice.
Radioactive.
Sweet Porsche. We already have it. We've already built it. Well, I don't think we built that one yet. I think that's one of the ones that we still have left to build. I'm also looking for that 2002 BMW Turbo. Not here. Okay.
Japanese open for business button.
Salem Overking. Let me check. Is it the Bolt? The Bolt Cape. That's the one. The Bolt Cape. Yeah. So the Rhino pick. Okay. So the Salem Overking goes right there above the Salem 1500. I need to add that back in there. Cool. All right. Well, that's going to be it for this stream. We've got a new car to build. What is this? What does this bad boy got? What can we put in here?
Flag,
Supercharged, Boss, Turbo Drive, Coyote. What's it got? Just a single overhead. Maybe we'll put a Coyote engine in here. See what we can do. Why not? So, all right. Okay, cool. All right, well, that's going to be it for this stream, guys. I'm definitely going to check out that whole car everywhere thing if I can. That would be amazing. I'll have plenty more cars to build, and I'll have to go through the list again and add the cars in. But that was it. That was our triple Mayen build. I'm glad we could finally get that done. I know it's been in the making for well over a year, for sure. I had the cars. I just had to basically break down and get it all set up. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.